Trump's lightning strike on Venezuela has resulted in Maduro's capture. Now Greenland is in the crosshairs, Europe trembles, old alliances shake, and a once unbreakable military pact faces its biggest question yet. From Warsaw to Copenhagen, leaders warn of collapse if Europe does not arm up. European leaders are rallying behind Denmark and Greenland, but are apprehensive about Trump's next move. Now the big question is this the beginning of the end of NATO itself? Take a look at this next report for more details.
U.S. Delta Force warriors storm Caracas, snatch Maduro in a blitz of fire and fury. The Venezuela president in handcuffs paraded through New York, a show of American might. Trump is eyeing vast reserves of Venezuelan oil. Washington's military intervention in Latin America has reignited fears about Trump's designs, but the shockwaves slam Europe the hardest. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk fires a salvo, saying no one takes a weak, divided Europe seriously. Not enemies, not allies. Arm up, unite, or we're finished. The statement follows Trump's territorial taunts on Greenland, a Danish territory. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk assures Denmark can count on European solidarity over Greenland, while warning that NATO members should not attack or threaten each other.
We must do everything to ensure that European-American ties, these transatlantic ties which are, after all, the foundation of NATO and our security, do not suffer in the coming days and months as a result of various announcements, decisions, or misunderstandings.
The US president has been vocal about his desire to take control of the self-governing mineral-rich Arctic island since returning to the White House. Greenland is on the shortest route for missiles between Russia and the US, and Washington already has a military base there. France, Britain, Germany, Italy, Poland and Spain all have backed Denmark, but beyond the assurances, the fear is real. The Danish Prime Minister says any US attack on Greenland spells the end of NATO.
Firstly, I believe that the American president should be taken seriously when he says that he wants Greenland. But I also want to make it clear that if the United States chooses to attack another NATO country militarily, then everything stops. That is, including our NATO and thus the security that has been provided since the end of the Second World War.
One of Donald Trump's most influential aides, Stephen Miller, said nobody's going to fight the US over the future of Greenland. The people of Greenland are nervous.
Well, it makes me feel a little nervous. I mean, there's no need for this escalation. Greenland is part of NATO, is part of the Danish kingdom, and he has all the access he wants for the troops, so I see no need. You cannot compare this to Venezuela.
He wants power over Greenland. He wants Greenland, so I'm afraid that if he wants it badly enough, he damn well will do it.
Experts are blunt. If tomorrow Trump decides to send American troops into Greenland, who would stop him? NATO cannot act against its most powerful member. Washington holds the biggest army, the largest wallet, the command structure, and that leaves a question Europe fears to voice. Is NATO truly a shield, or is it breaking apart? Bureau Report, WION World is One.